Good evening. My name is Glenn Robinson, and tonight's speech will be a persuasive speech on why you should not go to college. Stick with me. I like to start a speech off with a quote from Elon Musk. He is currently the richest or second richest man in the world. Him and Jeff Bezos are kind of battling for the richest man in the world right now. Crazy, right? He said, I didn't go to Harvard, but the people who work for me did. School prices and the cost of tuition and the income after you graduate have steadily been kind of evening out. I say save your money and pay for a trade and look for the life ahead. It's not College isn't everything. College is fun. College is a great way to further your education, but it's not the be all to end all. It's not. It's not bad, but it's also not a good thing. In my opinion, there's more negatives than there are positives if you're not looking for a specific field that actually pays well after you graduate, if that makes sense. You know, I'd like to get more to the meat and potatoes of this speech. And, according to Good Daily, the average student has $29,000 worth of debt and only makes $500 extra a week. And somebody who didn't even graduate or didn't even go to college. So you're only making $500 extra a week compared to somebody who dropped out of high school and went and got a job. And you're paying how much for school? Not to mention, if you get $100,000 in debt, now you're looking at 20 years worth of payments of it. It equals out to be a house payment per month in school debt. You see where I'm kind of going with this. It doesn't balance out to be correct and or advantageous for you to actually go to college unless you're looking for a specific degree. I'd like to get to the extreme side of things and go 30% of all billionaires, think about that, billionaires, the richest of the rich, 30% didn't even go to college. And if they did, they don't have a bachelor's degree. They went to college and went, wait a minute. This ain't for me. This is, no. I'm going to drop out and I'm going to make my own business. And all of a sudden, billionaire. Not overnight, but you kind of get where I'm going with that. There's a famous billionaire. His name's Gary Vaynerchuk. I want to say, don't quote me on the last name. It's a little wonky. He says there's endless ways for learning out there. You don't have to go to college to learn business. You don't. You have Google, Bing. You have online services. If you're paying for a business degree in today's age, it's not laughable, but it's a little out there. Because why you need to go to college to learn business with all these free seminars and everything else that you have available to you online, at least to me, for somebody who likes to I look at things a little bit more rationally, is a little out there, if that makes any sense. Take this for example, the average elevator mechanic makes $85,000 a year with 4 years of an apprenticeship. But it's all paid for. It's all paid for. You don't have to pay for anything. You sign up, you go to class, you go to college, and the company you're working for pays for it all. No debt. Zero debt. None. No debt. You just work for that company. They pay for your schooling. They pay for your apprenticeship. They hire you after you get out of school. Zero debt. None. You graduate college with a nursing degree, you're $100,000 in debt. Making 40. a year. Doesn't seem right, does it? At least to me, it doesn't. I say don't go to college. I say get a trade license. I have a trade license. I'm a massage therapist. I spent 6 months in school, spent $6,000, and I make what a nurse makes coming out of college with the ability to make just as much as they make moving forward. Only difference is they spent $60,000 to $100,000. I spent $6,000. Ratios, if you want to look at it that way. You know, I'll play devil's advocate here and say, everybody had the same thing. Parents said, go to college, get a degree. Once you get out of college, there's, you can get a good job and, blah, 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 blah. They're wrong. Unless you're going for law or medical or something that is a high-end degree. They're wrong. They're absolutely wrong. Don't listen. Don't do it. Don't. It's a waste of money. Always will be. Unless something changes, socially, which I don't see happening. Another thing is try and live up to social expectations of, I went to college, I got a degree, blah, 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 blah. You hear it all the time. It's just yap, yappity yap. Don't fall into that trap. A lot of people that go to school and get a degree are $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 in debt. And for what? For a PhD in art history where they're going to make $42,500 a year max. They're never going to pay off the debt. Oh, they got a PhD, but who cares? Who cares? Doesn't matter. It does not matter. They're never going to do anything. Ever. Imagine the amount of college it takes you to get that. Somebody like me who went to a trade school is spending the exact same amount of time with zero money down. Somebody else is paying for it. And I come out making more, the same, if not more than you made with zero debt, with the same amount of rise in the company and pay raise as you did. Gets a little dicey right there, you know what I'm saying? So I say, leave college. Leave it. Look up for the best paying trades. What do you have to lose? Free school and a little bit of time and a degree that you can always use. Don't listen to your family and friends. They're going to talk down to you about doing trades and working with your hands. Don't listen to them. Get out of college. Go learn real life experience. And make more money than people who went to college. In certain fields. Your doctors and surgeons and lawyers, they're going to make top dollar because, of course, that's a high-end degree. But your normal degree, it's not gonna pay you what you think, and you're going to be in debt over your head for years. Thank you. Have a great night.